And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
How nice is it as a quarterback and you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Okay. I want to make it right.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. They're going to throw it again. Gets it out quickly. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Well, the drag route's put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty drive, just the movement. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense in press coverage. He'll start this drive firing. Takes the easy one to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on second and long from the 23. Looking for a man. It's Richardson. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barnes. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Blue Devils will line it up on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
They're bringing heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that big failure.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here come the Irish back on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the
So I guess it was good.
Defense, now you understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Setting up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Line getting set on second down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you're going to love being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Fair catch called for and made. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. First down for this offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And credit to the offense, sticking with the run, but man, it's not working, and this defense is not budging, and we've seen them all season. They've been so dominant. I do think it's going to have to come through the air. You're going to have to turn your quarterback loose, let him rip the football, because this...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Power football with the run. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little strike down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
Off the play fake.
Jeez.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on 1st down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. Pressure coming.
Oh, mother.
Grabbed by the defense. A big turnover here for the defense to end the quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. First down to start the drive after the break. Dropping back, it's Richardson.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Just tried to barge their way forward out of the gun and still couldn't find any room to run.
This defense is playing with a chip on its shoulder. Like they knew this guy was a great running back, and they took pride shutting him down today. So many guys near the line of scrimmage, so aggressive. Priority number one was stopping that great running back. And not only have they done that, he has negative yards rushing on the day.
They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Blue Devils send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. And the returner goes down. Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Keep it on the ground. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off to Jones. Dances away from the D. In his sophomore season, he's really learned to find that running room.
Offense has a huge lead right now in the fourth quarter, and they're just going to run this football to try to ice the game. Being more dominant, being more physical at the point of attack.
It's a draw. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the single back. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Running back searching for a hole. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Turning to the running game on first and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Slams it ahead. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And the route is on. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Offense gets the job done. Again, you want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to add another. And
Thank you. Thank you.
It is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, a top 5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Penn State is currently trailing in this one, but there are more people in Beaver Stadium today than most American cities. The crowd alone can help turn this game. They're trailing by 12 to USC. We'll circle back if anything changes in this contested top 5 matchup. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Yeah, and they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and
the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from the shadow of his goal post, he gets the punt away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. And off to Jones. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Right back to the well. Smashes through. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to run for it, and that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Headed to the
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the stomping has commenced. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start putting a lot of pressure.
To the air, it's Richardson. Starting to feel a little pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a second and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Getting some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more.
Oh, I can play another game, can't I? It'll be before 10:30, more than likely, yeah.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking to throw on second down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense, playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field.
I'm still playing, brother. So, like you said, wait after I get through screaming. So I'll send a request after I get done.
I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
The Blue Devils will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner will be brought down. Here come the Irish back on offense. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive, built the lead. Listen, their defense has pulled their weight as well. But now, Jesse, you get to exhale, you get to breathe, and you know we got the W, and we played well.
And we got to think about where we're taking our girlfriend and parents for dinner, right? What side are we ordering with our giant steak? We've earned it in this game. Now it's time to go celebrate.
They'll try the run. Puts him in the spinner and moves on. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? Seven is the lucky and skilled number for this squad as they've made it to this point in the season, and they are still perfect.
Still perfect, and they're cooking. You can tell they got some momentum. You know, 7 weeks, obviously, that's not the whole season. You got bigger fish to fry down the road. Great start, but you can tell this team's for real, for real.
No doubt, and they deserve for us all to be talking about them right now because they look as advertised. This is a team with tremendous talent. They've taken care of business up to this point, but now because they're undefeated at this point of the year, every game from this point out gets bigger and bigger and more important.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, just made it before 10:30, so let's go. One more game.
Welcome to Notre Dame Stadium. You walk in this place, you can feel the echoes. So many epic moments have unfolded on this field. And today, the Fighting Irish hoping to reawaken that in this big contest. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. VIA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Badgers will kick this deep to start us off. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Notre Dame's offense making their way on the field to open this game. And here comes that star wide receiver, certainly one of the focal points of the offense, one of the best in college football. He has that kind of, yeah, I'm him aura. I'm the best player on the field.
The field? But this guy crawled out of the bed, thought he was the best. He's
Okay, so let me go get some water, use the washroom, and then I'll come back and finish. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he carries it as a guide for his team. It gives them confidence because they know that when he's great, they have a chance to win every game.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
God, Jesus crazy. Oh boy, that
And the
is
delay
not
of game
so
penalty
good.
will push the offense back 5.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Jones. Defense on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. An explosive play. They finally grab him, but the ball moves inside the 25.
Chris, we've talked about this guy all week. We sat down with him yesterday in the production meeting. He had that look in his eye that he thought he might have a big day. And, man, is he off to a good start. Play after play, matchup after matchup. This guy puts the ball right on the money to give them big.
Got space, looking to score. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Irish. A horrible field position to start the drive, but they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
BYTE is good, so it's 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Badgers offense gets their first crack now. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands.
Able to cover on the outside, and these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
Looking to throw. It's Turner. Defense is coming after him. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
Well, once in a while as a defensive coordinator, you roll the dice, take a chance, and hope to get home to the quarterback. It's exactly what occurred there with the free safety blitzing and sacking the QB.
Listen to the crowd energy energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the Badgers will line up to kick it away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. And he takes it at the 40. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. He'll hand it off. Tackle at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of it.
Most fun moment I recently had on stream. I don't know. I mean, they're just playing the game. It's just fun for me. You know.
The ball still sits at the 1 after that incompletion. Can they punch it in? They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it from the gun. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important.
In these funny moments.
How did you all live like this? Blow on it. Wait. Pump it. Come on. There you go. Go for it.
Okay, what have we got?
Someone's been murdered.
My insights might be able to help you find the killer. Getting a bit detectory there.
Is that a word?
No. Oh, Sodom. Quite the detective.
What do you think?
I need your help and don't look so smug about it.
What are you doing? Pause.
Can they keep it going here? Now the offense is set up with a short field.
Oh, shit.
They'll run it to the right side. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always thrown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space and still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. Powers through a tackle. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Throws to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He's going to hand this off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back.
Cover 6, wasn't it?
Just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Dropping back, it's Turner. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
He's moving out of the pocket, using his legs here. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, comes up a little short on that throw.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
He's running out of time here. Pulls it in. It's Foster. The defense makes the stop after the completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. It's a draw to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. He tosses it back. And they heave it deep downfield. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And now another deep ball here.
Oh, come on.
Try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep completion.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
Sideline, it's a huge gain. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and a quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. And here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Big missed opportunity for an interception. Sets up third down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
First and goal, handoff. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On second and goal, I hand it to him again. Touchdown, Irish. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point is good, and they're in front now, 28-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quick throw to his receiver. Tipped and then dropped. A chance to make a play, but instead it's third down.
This is just an outstanding job by this defense. defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
The fuck out of here.
Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Well, they test the middle there, but yet nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
The offense now looking at a third and short in their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Back to pass. It's Turner. He bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Can he take it all the way?
No.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moving right down the field for a touchdown. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Oh, that one's picked off.
Oh, fuck.
Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That solid run, good for first down yardage. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Quick pressure, they've got him down for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. And the Badgers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. To the air, it's Turner. Quick completion to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. The short completion of the tight end. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the single back takes the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And he pulls in the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? An inside give now from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Press coverage now from these DBs. Scanning the field. It's Turner. Bringing pressure. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
If I'm on this offensive line, I'm not going to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
It's a run. Running back's got it. Fights off a defender. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that.
Okay.
They'll make an adjustment for this important play. And the ball is away from inside the 10. And here's the return now from midfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The special teams making a huge impact. A special teams touchdown, potential momentum-changing play in this game.
Well, that was just a thing of beauty to watch this return. The defenders were flying down. He's able to avoid them, picks up a couple blocks, and then you could see him gaining momentum and confidence as he was getting downfield, eventually all the way to the end zone.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They've They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. No press here. The defense backing away. To throw. It's Turner. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is an example of a quarterback.
Be right back, y'all.
Just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Defense is coming after him. Receiver looks at it.
Holding. Offense. Or is it roughing the passer?
Check out this call. Quarterback roughed up. Let's hope he's okay. Automatic first down coming. So a new set of downs to work with after the roughing the passer penalty on third down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Caught on the outside. It's Foster. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. Important second down play coming up.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Wisconsin. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's good.
That makes the score Notre Dame 38, Wisconsin 10.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And looking for a big play here. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in South Bend. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Turner. Lets it go quickly. Makes a catch downfield. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hand on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The offense now has great field position to start the drive. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Third down upcoming after that completion.
Excuse me.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's caught downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw yet again. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's got it for a big gain. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes were in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Went after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. Dropping back, it's Turner. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
They call the draw play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover. It could be the name of the coffee.
First down, we're going to throw the football. Makes the grab, a chance to score. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. It's
Shit!
Trying to fire the ball into a tight window. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Looking to throw. It's Turner. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Pass caught, can he get in? And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badgers. He just goes up and over the pile for that touchdown.
Man, that's some serious vertical by this running back. A well-earned touchdown on the goal line.
And they tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. On first down, it's play action. Let's it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Play action fake, looking to throw. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
On third down, he drops to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Inside the 30 now. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Irish. And the route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
BYTE is good as they build on this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. They punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Turner. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the back gets the football. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he's got his man open downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. And the Badgers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And as As we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Snags a quick throw. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. They're 2 for 2 on third down this drive. It's third down and 7. Back to throw. It's Turner. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Past the 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Back to pass. It's Turner. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. And the Badgers have first and 10 here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. So a short attempt, but from the right hash, it's a bit of a tricky angle. And he knocks that one right through. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the
Yeah, it is. It is the same as my Twitch.
Very efficient, precise.
Although if you look like down in the description part of the Twitch, it should be there in one of those boxes.
Looking for a gap. It's Jones. Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain with 4. He's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
And there's the handoff. It's a fumble. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the running back takes the handoff, running with purpose. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Can he get there on the ground? Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. No gain here. This defense is getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays. In the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. That's just a minor blip there in what's been a thoroughly one-sided dominance.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On the run, it's Jones. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll work the clock here with the running game. Not much on that play, brought down short. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. And the tailback's got it again. Running with purpose. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Quick throw to his receiver. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got out of hand early. Ended up being a wrap.
That's putting it nicely, Chris, right? This was a complete blowout. A solid performance in all areas by this team. Their coaches should be proud of how they looked out there today.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now, for those of you on Kick and on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, definitely Kick and YouTube, we've done almost a 12-hour stream. We actually done a 12-hour stream. What a day. What a day. Day 2 of live Stream Fest. It's in the books. Be back tomorrow for another live Stream Fest. Probably more in the afternoon. No all day Stream Fest. Maybe sometime around 3 or 4 o'clock, maybe. So make sure you're back here. Thanks, Nelson Maven, for being with me here on Twitch. Commenting, I appreciate it. For those of you who've been watching all other places too, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to wherever you're at, if you're not following me. If you're not subscribed to me, subscribe to me. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy, AJTRIP, signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.